Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Being a student and a mum can feel overwhelming at times, but having a support system around you, it can really make a world of difference. Now, when I did my master's, I did it completely distance learning and it was overwhelming at times and sometimes a bit lonely. But when I did my undergraduate, I did it as an apprenticeship and I had a network of students that I collaborated with. So today I'm going to share some tips where you can build support systems in university that can help you manage your studies, balance your responsibilities, and even find time to have some me time along the way. So let's get into it. Make sure you watch all the way to the end because I always give an AI element at the end. Make sure you watch all the way to the end to find out what that is and you get the most from this video. So there are a number of different ways that you can make your study time more manageable through connecting with others. And the first tip that I'm going to give you is to connect with other student mums. So actively seek out other mums who are on courses. They don't have to be on the same course as you, but similar courses or similar university groups will help you through the process. Because having someone or having a peer that understands what you're going through, understands the challenges, can make a huge difference. Not saying that every student doesn't understand what it's like to balance home life and university life, but there is that difference in an element where you find another like-minded student who is also a mum who understands what it's like to try and come home and study but still have to do everything for the little ones at the same time. So you can share tips with these other student mums, you can encourage each other, and you can arrange to have a study play date if you live close by to each other, because it helps your children with the social element whilst you're also getting some studying done with someone at the same time. So you can arrange play dates and use this as time to collaborate with other students. My next tip is going to be to engage with your professors and staff within the university. So let your professors and your academic advisors and your tutors, personal tutors, know about your situation. Many are very understanding. They will provide additional support if and when it's required, and they understand the need for flexibility. Now, that's not to say that you will get premium treatment because you've got a child. No, that's to say you are being open and transparent with them, so that they are aware that you have additional responsibilities outside of university life. And there is still going to be an expectation, but they may be able to be a bit more flexible, especially if they understand you're trying to balance your classes with parenthood. I've seen so many videos online of professors teaching the front of the class and having one of the students' babies hiked up on their hip. And I love to see that. I think there is this misunderstanding that just because you're of a certain age and you have additional responsibilities, that academia is not for you. And I will take that idea and throw it right in the bin. I think that it is accessible and should be accessible to everybody. And with such understanding professors like those professors, it just makes the experience so much more memorable. My third tip is going to be to join a mum-friendly study group or support group. Now, there are different apps that you can find mums that are also studying, or there may be this resource and provision at your university. So look for study groups or support groups that are specifically for parents. Many universities offer groups for students who are parents, or you could start one yourself. So because meeting up with others who balance family life and their studies is such an inspiring experience, and it can provide really valuable insights. Sometimes someone may give a bit of a backstory that you thought, oh wow, how are you managing to cope? And I'm complaining about doing this with just my child that's older. So sometimes you may have someone else's experience really motivate and encourage you to just keep going. My tip number 4 is to lean on family and friends. Yes, Ask your family and your friends for support when you need it. It may not always be possible to get that additional support from family or friends, but even if it's an hour or two, just so you can go to the library and get some studying done, have some focus time. Maybe one of your children is sick and you need to be there to look after them, but this has been a long week and you need a bit of respite whilst also being able to have that additional time to go and study. So approach family and friends. You may need support to attend classes. Do you have a family member or a friend that can watch your child for a couple of hours while you attend the class without having them as a distraction? Don't hesitate to reach out to your support system if you have one. It's okay to need support. Nobody builds a bridge on their own. You will need support. So don't feel afraid to reach out to those that are nearest and dearest. And my final point is to use online communities for student parents. Now, there are many online forums that you can join and social media groups for students and for parents. I myself am going to be starting a mentorship program to support parents and those of us that are within the academic space and build a little community so that we can mentor and support one another, because these communities are a great way to get advice, get encouragement, and have access to some study resources from mums from your local area and even from around the world. So make sure to tap into those online communities. If you are interested in my mentorship program, then DM me and I will get back to you with the information. Here's an example of how to build a support network and what it can look like in real life. Say you connect with another mum in your class. You might set up a weekly study call, so you can have a Zoom call, a Teams call. The university usually provides some access to an online video call platform, and you can use that to share study tips and resources, or you could do it via WhatsApp or Telegram, depending on what communications methods you use. You can use this opportunity to connect with that mum and share study tips and resources. These connections add motivation and understanding to your academic journey. So I said I was going to give you an AI tool, and the AI tool that is a great one to connect if you have access to it is Slack. Now, I know many people have heard about Slack. Many people use it in their working life, and it's a platform that lets you create channels and chat with other people and other students directly. So you can create a student mums channel on Slack where you can share tips, you can give updates on deadlines, and you can give other little study hacks as well. For example, you might know some AI study hacks that you can share with other mums. Share them on your Slack channel. This can make it easy to stay in touch with other parents and other mums and support one another whilst you are going through your academic journey. Building a support network and a support system can make all the difference to your university journey. As a mum, don't be afraid to reach out and create your own community. This is something that is so valuable to the success of your university life and may even filter into life after university. As usual, if you found this information helpful, follow and subscribe for more tips, and don't forget to share with your community, and I will give more tips on balancing studies and parenthood and motherhood in a few of my next videos. But until then, remember, you are doing an amazing job, and I will see you in the next video.